Today is the 18th of June. It is 8:45 in the morning and I'm on the perimeter at Winnipeg. I'm going out, I've got an empty on, I'm going out to load in Portage la Prairie, and that load will be going to Muncie, Pennsylvania for delivery on Friday. So another nice trip, and yet again leaving on the day I'd asked to leave, so things definitely getting back to normal. This morning I've had torrential rain this morning. My feet are still wet. I've got the heater on here blowing on my feet because my feet are absolutely soaked, and it is only 12 degrees. It's going to warm up later, and hopefully Director Neal phoning me. He'll have to call me back. Yeah, hopefully sun comes out later because it is going to warm up. There's a bit of wood on the floor there. That pickup just clipped it, which spun it into my lane. So, off to Portage la Prairie to load. I'll be back after that. It's now, what time is it? 1:05 in the afternoon. I'm at Headingley truck stop, the Flying J at Headingley, just on the west side of Winnipeg. And I've been here for an hour and 3/4 now. Those loads out of Portage are always heavy loads, so you have to scale them. I came in here to scale the loads. Hope you can see that. So that's with the axles all the way forward, which actually isn't legal for Manitoba anyway, but I'm overweight on my drives. So slide the axles back to where they should be for Manitoba, and I'm even heavier, but I'm legal in Canada, not in the US. So while I was here, I got my skill ticket. When I get out of the truck, I always have a walk round, have a look at the truck, make sure everything's okay, have a kick at the tyres, and well, let me jump out and I'll show you this. So yeah, we got here, picked up the skill ticket. Let me just put some rubbish in the bin here. And went and got the skill ticket, come back out, walked down one side, turned round, and was met by this. Not having much luck with tyres these days. So, here we sit, waiting for the tyre fitter to come out. I got in touch with them about an hour and a half ago, and they did say there'd be 90 minutes to 2 hours before they could get here. And that's only a couple of weeks old. My last carry on with a tyre. So, we'll be back later. So it's 6:20 and it's still Tuesday. 6:20 in the evening, and that's me just coming off the perimeter, heading back to Steinbach. Bobtail. So today has been a total waste of everyone's time. Total waste of my time, total waste of Penner's time, and that loaded trailer is now sitting back in Portage la Prairie. So I got the puncture fixed on the trailer. Was told to head back to Portage with it. They were going to move the load, rework it, get the weights right. I was just on the outskirts of Portage-la-Prairie when I got a message saying don't bother, they're not going to do anything. Then I got a message saying, well, I replied to that. I pulled into the Flying J truck stop there at Portage and replied to it. Said, I'm here at Flying J. Am I going to get paid all the miles?
Continue on route.
And I got a reply, sit tight for a bit. So I sat tight and I sat there. Then I got a message, yeah, they're going to legalise that load for you. Go back. So I did. I went back, and I was told point blank, no, we're not taking anything off, and we're not unloading it to rework it. So in the end, the trailer was dropped and left there. I'm going back to the yard bobtail, and then I'm going home. A complete and utter waste of time. And now I've got no work for tomorrow. So, not happy with the way things were handled today, and we will be following that up tomorrow. So, not sure when I'll be back. But that is the end of this trip, and I'll be back at the beginning of the next trip, whenever that may be. I'll see you then. Good morning. I don't know where I'm up to and what I've already told you, but I think I ended the last clip on my way home, bobtail from Portage-la-Prairie. That was on Tuesday. This morning, it's now Thursday morning, by the way. So that was Tuesday. Didn't hear anything Wednesday morning. So 10 o'clock I called in. Yeah, got a load to going to Ohio, leaving at 4 o'clock. Okay. Went in a bit early yesterday. I had stuff to sort out anyway, but went in a bit early yesterday.
Turn right, then turn right.
Sure enough, it was about, I think it was about 4:15 when I was leaving there. And was told, head to the border. Don't go to the border because it hasn't cleared. So I got to, this is me just leaving L'Atelier now, which is just about 15 miles north of the border. Because I got here at 5 o'clock last night, and the load didn't clear customs till 8 o'clock. So I didn't even bother leaving. Well, I was already had the curtain shut by 8 o'clock last night. So that's where I stayed. Now I have got 1,780 kilometres, and it's Thursday morning.
Turn left.
And this has to be delivered tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck for the weekend. So, grateful that I've got work. But not happy. Yeah, I know you're going to say I'm never happy anyway, but yeah, it's far from ideal. But we'll do what we can, and it is what it is. I think I can get it there for, well, I've told them 4 o'clock, but I think I can probably get it there for maybe about 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow. That's all going to depend on the traffic and and well, and any delays. So we'll go down, we'll get across the border. I'm going to need fuel, so we'll go to Rockville, Minnesota. Get me fuel there. I might even just have my half-hour break there, but we'll see. Probably will get a shower as well while I'm there then. So that's what we're up to. Started early this morning. It is only 5:15 now. But we've got a lot to do. So I'll let you know how I get on later on. Once I have a better idea where we end up tonight, I'll have a much better idea what time we can get there tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Good morning. It is 3:05 on Friday morning. Not my preferred start time of the day. It's at least 2 or 3 hours too early for me. But I still have got, let me see, it's just working it out now, but I've still got something like 806 kilometres, 816 kilometres to my delivery, and I have to be there before 3 o'clock or they won't unload. And if I don't get there, that means I'm sitting till Monday. So a couple of minutes before I can actually log on, and then I'll start my pre-trip. So it is going to be about 25 past before I get out of here. So I'm in Poynette, Wisconsin. I had about 9 minutes driving left when I pulled in here last night. Just did the 10 hours off. We'll log on in a minute and then we can get going. Friday afternoon, 3:15 in the afternoon, and I've got my delivery off. Glad to get that done out the way. We got there in plenty of time in the end. I wouldn't have made the delivery appointment, but I got there before they closed. 3 o'clock was the deadline, but I'm already unloaded and out of there. So we're heading back for my reload, which is out of Lebanon, Indiana. Just a trailer switch. That can be done 24/7 at that place. So I've got an hour 34 minutes left, and without any traffic, to get to Lebanon, Indiana would be about an hour and 10 minutes. But that would mean hitting Indianapolis at rush hour on a Friday. So I would end up going over my hours. So plan is, I'm just going along here to the next truck stop, just the other side of Greensburg, Indiana, and we'll get away from there first thing in the morning, over to Lebanon, switch trailers, and then get as far as I can tomorrow night. Well, it won't be as far as I can, it'll be just on the east side of the Minneapolis ring road, because I won't have enough hours to get round the Minneapolis loop. So we'll be stuck on the east side, and then Sunday straight home from there. Probably leave me about 8 hours to do on Sunday. Not bad. Quick trip. I've made myself available to leave again on Tuesday. So, nothing else to report. Oh, I'll put a video up now over the top of this. It was Director Neal going the other way. He got a short video of me going one way, and I get a video of him both from the dash cams. But he got me going one way, and I got him going the opposite way. So I'll put both those videos up, and then I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Saturday afternoon, 4:05, and the weather's changed a little bit. Had some torrential rain on the way up. They're forecasting some thunderstorms as well. So we're going to Baldwin tonight, where I'm going to meet Director Neal. He's run out of hours today. He gets hours back tomorrow, so he's hoping to get home at the same time as me tomorrow. So he's been there for a couple of hours already, and I'll be there in about half an hour. Then the two of us will get away from there in the morning, and as long as we don't get held up, I'll definitely get home tomorrow. And well, he'll get home as long as we don't get held up anywhere, which we should be fine on a Sunday. We've still got 22 degrees here. It was 32 earlier on back in Indiana. So the rain's helped cool it down quite a bit. Had to idle last night just for the air conditioning, it was too hot. So hopefully tonight with this rain it's going to cool down tonight, and yeah, we won't have to run the big engine, the big AC. Load hasn't cleared customs yet, but they've got half a day tomorrow to. The broker's already got it, but it's just not been entered. So hopefully we don't have the same problems as we did when we came south on Wednesday. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to go for a curry. Get back tomorrow. This is a priority lane just for me. Good morning, that was Director Neal, who's actually on the wrong side of the roadworks because he misread the signs back there. So the road we actually want to be on here in Minneapolis is closed right now, or the slip road's closed. So he'd seen the signs for the diversion, which takes you a bit out of your way. So you're actually better just staying on 94 and getting into the city. Say good morning to YouTube.
Morning, YouTube.
So there we go. He's back out in front of me now, and we're heading straight into the centre of Minneapolis.
If you flew business class as well, you could come in that priority lane that I've just been in.
Was the food any different though?
No, they didn't come round with snacks or nibbles at all.
So we're going to head straight through on 94 this morning. It's a Sunday morning and it is only 6 o'clock, so we're just going to go straight through the centre. So I'll try and get you a couple of clips as we go through on 94. You don't see a great deal at Minneapolis, but something a little bit different. And I'll be back later. So just a couple of short clips there, coming through first of all St. Paul and then Minneapolis, just a little bit further on. Known over here in America as the Twin Cities. Most people name them both at the same time, Minneapolis stroke St. Paul, Minneapolis, St. Paul. So we're almost at Rothsay now, Minnesota. And we're going to stop here for some breakfast. It is 8:30 in the morning. Director Neal's still up ahead. Even with a stop for breakfast, I'm thinking we'll be back in the yard for about 2:30 this afternoon. So not a bad time to be finishing. Unfortunately, Sue's working tonight, so I'll probably miss her before she goes to work. But ready for some breakfast, ready for a bit of a break, and then it'll be one hit back from there. Leave us about 4 hours from there to get home. So 8:30, we're half an hour away, 9 o'clock for breakfast. 4 hours, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Oh, another break, yeah. About 2:30 back to the yard. Got to get some weed killer down on the drive this week. We ran it. We got all the weed killer down at the campsite, but we ran out. So Sue's been out and picked some more weed killer up this week, and we'll get the driveway done. The driveway's so long. We have a backpack that you see them spraying weeds, you know. So we mix the weed killer in the big backpack, and It has a handle where you pump the handle and it pressurizes it so that we can spray the drive. So I'll have to get that done while I'm at home. It's getting a bit of a mess there now. In between all the rain we've had, Sue's even been able to keep the grass cut, which is amazing, the amount of rain we've had. She's been doing a good job of it. So, we'll go and have some breakfast and then we'll crack on after. £2 Sunday afternoon, and I'm only 19 kilometres from the yard now. I'm on Highway 52 just heading towards Mitchell. So left on Wednesday afternoon, late afternoon as well it was. Back home Sunday afternoon, and it will be 3,730 kilometres. 3,730, I suppose that's around 2,600 miles. Quick guess. So again, a good trip, nice and quick. After we eventually got going and the hiccup there with the delivery, with the delay at the border, but all good, we got it done. Left Director Neal back there at the border. I got through just before him, so he won't be far behind me. That's him going home when he gets back. So another trip over and in the books. Thanks once again for joining me, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio for now.